Hello, hi guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of our AI book reading challenge. Uh, my name is Henry Onowale. Thanks for joining us in today's AI book reading challenge. I just came back from an AI conference in San Francisco. The title of the conference is AI Healthcare Conference. And to be honest with you, it was an amazing conference. I learned a lot. We had various speakers from university, professors, doctors, as well as various tech founders and researchers as well. Then during the conference, there were students also who came to present their posters based on some AI machine learning research they are currently conducting in reference to the healthcare industry. Then it was really an amazing conference. I had the opportunity to see some of the AI-driven solution that is going on in the healthcare industry, like solution like helping more drug discovery to be able to heal some terminal diseases. Then it was really an amazing experience, and you just keep tuned. I'm going to share some of the some of the stuff that were presented during the conference, and I'm going to also do a little clips, and I'm going to do a review about the conference, and at the same time I'm going to do a review about upcoming conference as well. Then welcome to our day 12 of our AI book reading challenge. If you are just joining, my name is Henry Onowale. Please share this live with all your friends. Share this live so that they can be a part of it, so that their knowledge about AI can increase, so that their knowledge about artificial intelligence can deepen. And for those who do not have any pure knowledge about artificial intelligence and about the ethics of AI, this could be an opportunity for them to get started. Then, yesterday we ended in principle 3, which is at page 29. Principle 3 is, let me be sure, I guess principle 3 is fairness. Yesterday we talked about fairness. Then today we are looking at principle 4, privacy, protection, and security. Okay, let's get started. What? The principle of privacy, protection, and security in AI ethics ensure that AI systems respect individual privacy, protect data, and maintain robust security measures. This principle encompasses proper data governance and management throughout the AI system lifecycle, including data anonymization techniques, sound data correlation, and safeguard against unauthorized access and misuse. It also involves identifying potential security vulnerability, ensuring resilience to adversarial attacks, and mitigating risks associated with unintended applications and possible abuse. Why? In the realm of artificial intelligence, where vast troves of data are harnessed to fuel the engine of innovation and progress, there lies a sacred duty that we as leaders and guardians of this transformative technology must uphold above all else. The principle of privacy, protection, and security only through an unwavering commitment to safeguarding the intimate details of individual lives and ensuring the integrity of the data that flows through our AI system veins can we build a future in which the promise of this technology is fully realized. Picture, if you will, the consequences of a world in which privacy is treated as an afterthought, where the personal information of countless individuals is left exposed and vulnerable to the whims of those seeking to exploit it for their gain. In such a world, the trust essential to successfully adopting and deploying AI would be eroded and replaced by a pervasive sense of unease and suspicion. The very individual whose life would seek to improve through the power of AI would turn away, fearful of the potential for harm that lurks beneath the surface of this technology. But it is within our power to prevent such a bleak outcome by placing privacy protection and security at the forefront of our AI initiative. We can create an environment where individuals feel confident that their personal information is treated with the utmost care and respect. We can foster a culture of trust and transparency in which the benefits of AI are made available to all without fear of compromise or abuse. We must begin by recognizing the immense responsibility of collecting and processing personal data to achieve the vision. We must implement robust data governance and management practices, ensuring that information that fuels our AI system is accurate, representative, and free from the biases and errors that could lead to flawed outcomes. We must be transparent in our data collection and usage practices, providing individuals with clear and concise information about how their personal information is being used and giving them the tools and resources they need to control their data. Yeah, I think this part is very clear, and as a responsible AI expert, I think I can share more light on this particular passage of the book. There is something we call responsible AI. Responsible AI are set of rules or principles that governs the safety use or the efficient use of AI, or these are rules that ensure that AI is used in an ethically manner, or these are set of principles or rules that every organization building an AI application must comply to. Or we can put it in this way, that responsible AI principles are the features that an AI technology should possess. Then when you are building your AI technology, you have to consider the integration of this principle in your design. Now, what are the principles? We have transparency. Now, when it comes to transparency simply means that when you are building an AI application for certain users, it is important that you get their consent before, like, let me put it this way in a better picture. If you are like a company who is actually using AI in the application process, you need to put some certain information to inform the potential candidates or the applicants that there is an AI feature in this application process. You need to put that on the website of the application. That, hey, you need to know that we're going to use an AI to make decisions, or we are going to utilize an AI in our screening process. Now, the act of the company putting that information out there, that is what we refer to as transparency. Then transparency is when you inform others, like you inform them that what you're about to participate in, we are going to use an AI technology. Then what the principle of transparency is saying is, do not permit individuals to go through any activities that involves AI without informing them. Then when individuals engage in activities that involve the use of artificial intelligence, and if they are not informed, that means you are not complying to the principle of transparency. Then responsible AI is simply the art of developing applications that respect human's privacy, that respect human decision. Then transparency is the art of requesting for individual choice or decision to participate in an activity that requires the use of artificial intelligence. And when you are selling an application that involves the use of AI, it is important and imperative for you to inform the users what are the risks of using that AI technology. It's just like when you have a manual. Then when you build an AI technology, maybe a platform or an app, it is important that you state it very clearly that while using this AI application, we are going to get your data. There is a possibility that we might have access to certain data, and you need to be very clear and be very specific what your AI technology will be receiving or will be taken from the users. That is the principle of transparency. And that is what the responsible AI principle states. You have to be very clear. You need to inform individuals. You need to inform people. You need to inform your users. You need to inform your consumers. If it's in the healthcare, you need to inform your patients that you are using a medical equipment that has an AI features in it. That is the art of displaying transparency. Then it is very important so that you don't intrude even into individuals' privacy. You don't use their data without their consent. Then what the responsible AI principle is saying, seek for individuals' consent before you utilize their data, or tell them that this AI technology you're about to use have certain risks. Then these are the things that you need to know. Now, what the principle of responsible AI principle is saying, that every organization that will be implementing artificial intelligence should have a well-drafted documentation of the different AI technology that they have, and make it clear to their employees that this AI technology has certain level of risks, and the employee need to be informed and be aware of what AI technology they'll be using, and what is the relevance of that AI technology, and what is the risks associated with that AI technology, and what is expected of them not to be a victim of the risks. Now, all those processes I mentioned are actually the principle of transparency. Okay? I'm just trying to explain what I was reading in the book. Okay, let's go on. Okay, he said we must begin by recognizing the immense responsibility of collecting and processing personal data. To achieve this vision, we must implement robust data governance and management practices, ensuring that the information that fuels our AI system is accurate, representative, and free from the biases and error that could lead to flawed outcome. We must be transparent in our data collection and usage practices, providing individuals with clear and concise information about their personal information is being used, and giving them the tools and resources they need to control their data. That is exactly what I just explained. Okay, now we're in page 33. For those that are just joining us, we're engaged in a 30-minute book reading on AI ethics, AI governance, And the book we are currently reading is titled AI Governance, Applying AI Policy and Ethics Through Principle and Assessment, written or authored by Dr. Carlton. This is the book. You can get this book from Amazon. Okay, let's go. However, our privacy protection and security commitment must extend beyond data governance. We must also recognize the inherent vulnerabilities of AI systems and take proactive steps to protect against the ever-present threat of cyber attack, data breaches, and malicious use. This means investing in developing robust security measures such as encryption, access control, and intrusion detection system to prevent unauthorized access, manipulation, or exploitation of our AI technologies. Furthermore, we must be willing to engage in ongoing dialogue and collaboration with experts in privacy and security and the wider public to ensure that our AI initiative align with the values and expectations of those we serve. We must also be transparent in our effort to protect privacy and security and willing to course correct when necessary to maintain our stakeholder trust and confidence. Then what this part is trying to say is organization must be accountable. Now, one of the principles of tenets of responsible AI is accountability. Now, the principle of accountability is being incorporated in a way where you set up various stakeholders who are responsible for how AI is being used or deployed within the organization. These individuals are saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that AI is used in an ethical manner, is used in a way that it doesn't cause harm, it doesn't intrude into individuals, employee data privacy or customer data privacy. They ensure that the AI technology that is being developed within the organization is free of bias, it is fair in nature, and does not demonstrate any form of inequality in its outputs. Then that is another principle of responsible AI. It's called accountability. Now, when it comes to demonstrating accountability in respect to responsible AI, it is majorly comprises of stakeholders. Now, the team within the organization that is accountable for responsible AI is called the AI ethical team. The AI ethical team in most cases are responsible or accountable for the development, for the use, the deployment of AI. These stakeholders ensure that AI is ethical, is used in an ethical manner, or it is used in a fairly manner, or AI technology is safe to use, or they ensure that the AI technology do not go against the principles of responsible AI. This team, the ethical team, part of their accountability is to ensure that the organization comply to AI regulations. They are also responsible for ensuring that the accurate, or what's it called? They ensure that the organization incorporates effective AI framework within the organization. Frameworks that complies with independent agency that have developed certain principles to ensure the guardrails of AI within the organization. That is the principle of accountability. And the principle of accountability is being dispensed by the team we call the AI ethical team. Then the AI ethical team comprises of various business stakeholders and executives who understand their responsibility in ensuring that the organization have what we call responsible AI policy. Now, what are responsible AI principles? We have transparency, we have accountability, we have trustworthiness, we have explainability, we have interpretability, we have robustness, we have reliability, we have security, we have privacy. The ethical team must ensure that each of these principles are being incorporated in the design of the AI application, and they also ensure that they build policies that are based or premised on these responsible AI principles that I mentioned. Okay, let's continue. However, where do we stop? Give me a minute. Okay. However, our privacy protection and security commitment must extend beyond data governance. We must also recognize the inherent vulnerability of AI systems and take proactive steps to protect against the ever-present threat of cyber attack, data breaches, and malicious use. This means investing in developing robust security measures such as an encryption, access control, and intrusion detection system to prevent unauthorized access, manipulation, or exploitation of our AI technology. Furthermore, we must be willing to engage in ongoing dialogue and collaboration with experts in privacy and security and the wider public to ensure that our AI initiative align with the values and expectations of those who serve. We must also be transparent in our effort to protect privacy and security and willing to course correct when necessary to maintain our stakeholder trust and confidence. Ultimately, the success of our AI initiative will be measured not only by the benefit they bring to society, but also by the degree to which they uphold the fundamental rights and freedom of the individual whose life they touch. By placing privacy protection and security at the heart of our AI governance and oversight, we can ensure that this technology remains a force for good, empowering individuals and communities while safeguarding their intimate details. In a world where the boundaries between the digital and physical are increasingly blurred, the principle of privacy protection and security in AI is not merely a nicety, but a necessity. What that means, it is not a must to have. It is not a nice to have. It is a must to have. Then, for those who understand agile methodology, then one of the principles of prioritization or the techniques, we have must to have, we have nice to have. Then we have several prioritization techniques that you need to adopt, most especially when you have your product roadmap, or when you have your epics, or when you have your feature, or when you have a lot of business requirements in your backlog. Then you need to employ prioritization techniques where you have to start putting the backlog items based on different category. Which one would be nice to have? Which one is a must to have? Which one should be which one is not really important to have? But if the team is able to build it, then they are just talking about that when it comes to AI ethics, it is actually a necessity. That means it is a must to have. Okay. Let's go on. Okay, Ultimately, the success of our AI initiative will be measured not only by the benefit they bring to society, but also by the degree to which they uphold the fundamental rights and freedom of the individual whose life they touch by placing privacy protection and security at the heart of our AI governance and oversight. And we can ensure that this technology remains a force for good, empowering individuals and communities while safeguarding their intimate details. In a world where the boundaries between the digital and the physical are increasingly blurred, the principle of privacy protection and security in AI is not merely a nicety but a necessity. It recognizes this technology's immense power and potential and commits to wielding that power responsibly and ethically. Only through such a commitment can we build a future in which AI catalyzes positive change, enhancing the lives of all while respecting the fundamental dignity and autonomy of the individual. How to uphold this principle? Implement comprehensive data governance and management practices, including clear data collection, storage, processing, and sharing policies in compliance with applicable legal framework such as GDPR, employing data anonymization techniques to protect personal information such as key anonymity, high diversity, and T-closeness, while carefully handling the risk of re-identification. These are simply the techniques of integrating privacy into your data. Then we have anonymization, you have encryption, and some of the from a mathematical or from a technical perspective. Then one of them is key anonymity, one is high diversity, and the other one is T-closeness. Then these are some of the techniques used for incorporating privacy to your data. They are most especially if you are utilizing AI technology in an environment where you have to transact with personal identified information, maybe like the banking sector or like the healthcare industry. They deal with a lot of PII data. Conduct rigorous testing and validation of AI algorithms to ensure sound data correlation and prevent biases or errors that could lead to privacy violations or discriminatory outcomes. Implement robust cybersecurity measures, including encryption, access control, and intrusion detection system to protect against unauthorized access and misuse of AI system and personal data. Foster a culture of ethical responsibility and transparency, adhering to legal requirements and considering the broader impact of AI systems on individual privacy rights and societal values. Continuously monitor, update, and refine AI systems to adapt to emerging threats and maintain ongoing resilience while collaborating with the cybersecurity community to share best practices and threat intelligence. By integrating privacy protection and security principles throughout the AI lifecycle, from design to deployment and ongoing monitoring, we can harness the benefit of AI technology while mitigating risks and upholding ethical standards. This requires a proactive, multidisciplinary approach that engages all stakeholders, from developers to policymakers to end users and the wider public, to ensure that AI serves the greater good while respecting individual rights and societal values. Okay, example, GDPR compliance. The General Data Protection Regulation is a global privacy and data protection standard benchmark. Consider a hypothetical example of an AI-driven marketing platform that must effectively anonymize user data and provide transparency about data usage to comply with GDPR. The example demonstrates the importance of adhering to legal framework and implementing robust data protection measures to safeguard individual privacy rights when deploying AI systems. In these very early days of AI adoption, we are already witnessing the concern raised with a need for compliance with the principles of GDPR data protection. Security vulnerability in an AI care application. Imagine a scenario where a healthcare AI application designed to predict patient outcome based on personal health data is compromised due to a security vulnerability, this breach could lead to the exposure of sensitive health information or the manipulation of AI prediction, resulting in potentially harmful medical recommendation. This principle highlights the critical need for embedding strong security measures and continuous monitoring to detect and mitigate risks associated with AI system handling sensitive data. Data anonymization technique. Data anonymization play a pivotal role in protecting individual privacy. Techniques such as k-anonymity, high diversity, and T-closeness ensure that individuals cannot be traced or identified from the data set used in AI system. However, the test also warn that anonymization must be handled carefully, as poorly anonymized data can sometimes be re-identified through data leakage or de-anonymization attack reconstruction of PII. This example underscores the importance of employing effective data anonymization techniques while acknowledging the challenges and risks. This example illustrates the multifaceted nature of privacy protection and security in AI systems. They demonstrate the need to comply with legal framework, implement robust security and measures to prevent breaches and misuse, and safeguard individual privacy by applying data anonymization techniques. By providing this concrete example, the test contextualizes the principle of privacy protection and security and emphasizes its practical implication in developing and deploying AI technologies. Reference and sources. AI systems must respect privacy and data protection throughout their life cycle. This includes proper data governance, management, and anonymization where applicable. The connection between data and AI-driven inference should be sound and continuously assessed. Appropriate AI system security measures should include identifying personal vulnerability and ensuring attack resilience, accounting for unintended application and abuse risks, and implementing mitigation measures. Detailed documentation of AI system is required, covering the development process, design specification, system architecture, data requirements, and human coming. We're in page 33 and the next should be 34. Okay, again, this is our last page for today's book reading. And human oversight measures, validation and testing procedure, risk management and post-market monitoring. Number 4, American privacy and civil liberties must be protected as AI advances. The federal government will ensure lawful, secure data collection, use, and retention that mitigate privacy and confidently risks. Privacy-enhancing technology, which is PET, will be used where appropriate. Number 5, the OECD AI principle complement existing OECD standard on privacy, data protection, digital security risk management, and responsible business conduct. Number 6, data gathering, cleaning, and processing can lead to harm if data sets are intellectual property without approval, breach laws, undermine commercial interests, or embed biases and error. Number 7, submission emphasizes embedding national and cybersecurity measure in AI development and deployment. AI can exacerbate cyber risks but also bolster resilience. Secure by design practices should be incorporated from the start. Number 8, high-risk AI system using data trained model must be developed on training, validation, and testing data set, meeting quality criteria. Appropriate data governance and management practices are required, covering design choices, collection, preparation, absorption, assessment, bias, examination, and gap identification. Number 9, providers of high-risk AI systems may process special categories of personal data to ensure bias monitoring, detection, and correction, subject to appropriate safeguard, technical limitation, and security measures. Number 10, High-risk AI systems must comply with established requirements, taking into account their intended purpose and risk management system. Number 11, people can define, access, and provide informed consent regarding their digital data. Mechanisms are needed to help individuals curate their identity and data, with policies informing them of the consequences of information handling or resale. Thank you so much. This brings us to the end of today AI book reading. Today we talked about privacy protection and security. We're able to see certain steps that organization needs to take in incorporating the principle of privacy protection. One is by complying to GDPR, and what are certain responsibilities. They talk about the principles of data privacy principles like anonymization and encryption, and we look at certain techniques of data anonymization. One was K anonymization, and the other one was K anonymity. We have I diversity and we have T closeness. These are data anonymization techniques. Yeah, I guess that was a great learning. And I want to leave us with what we have read today. Let me know what is your thoughts. Put that in the comment section. Let me know what you learned from today. Today reading of data privacy and protection as regard to incorporating ethical practices in the use of artificial intelligence. Then thank you for joining today's section of AI book reading. My name remains Henry Onowale. Please endeavor to share this live. You can, create a short video clips of what you have been learning from this AI book reading. Tag me, share it with me, share it on your personal page, share it on all your social media platforms so that your friends can be a part of this AI book reading. We usually have this book reading. We devote 30 minutes of our time every day to listen, to read through the selected books of the AI activities that were selected for our AI book reading challenge. We just completed the first one about 4 or 5 days ago. The title of the book is AI Governance, a primer authored by Edward Aden. And now we are reading our second book, which is AI Governance, Applying AI Policy and Ethics Through Principle and Assessment by Dr. Darryl Carlton. Then you can get a copy of this book. And if you are just joining for the first time, you can go to the previous clips and you'll be able to catch up with what we have covered so far. And I also said I will be doing, a section where we're going to do like a review of what we have learned from each book, and I'm going to ask certain questions just to ensure that we're actually engaging in this book reading. And the goal of this book reading is not just for reading's sake, but so that we can understand how to use AI in a safe manner, and also we're expected to become an advocate for AI ethics within our society, within our immediate environment, and also challenge the government and put the government in pressure. You see, when individuals have a good understanding about the ethical use of AI and understand the magnitude of the risks that is associated with the use of AI, we'll be able to inform our various government to put stringent measures so that the individuals that are developing the AI application, will consider these ethical practices in the design and the launching of AI application. Then, we're actually learning a lot. And for those who want to pursue a career in AI, you can reach out to me. You can send me a message privately. And if it is an organization that is looking for such an activity, a kind of program to promote or facilitate AI change management practice within your organization, or you are trying to equip your employees with AI knowledge, we also offer services like that. You can reach out to me directly, or you can send an email to info@brightnessacademy.org. I'm going to put that in the chat. info@brightnessacademy.org. If you have any question regarding a career in artificial intelligence or you want specialized training for your organization, we offer training across various industry. Myself, I have over 10 years of experience in emerging technology, and I've also incorporated emerging technology like artificial intelligence and machine learning in various industries, cutting across healthcare, utility industry, and also contact center industry as well, or communication as a contact center or contact center as a communication. Then I've actually implemented this technology in various industries, and I've done a lot of private projects too as well when it comes to implementing artificial intelligence. Then if you are interested, I'm going to put this in the comment section. You can send me a message and I will respond, or probably set up a call with you. info@brightnessacademy.org. I'm going to put that in the chat. Okay, I just include that in the chat. You can send me a private message, or possible, you can send an email to info@brightnessacademy.org. Thank you for joining today's section of AI book reading. Do have a great Sunday and see you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.